Felt good to me. Okay, Tribe One. Tribe One is a rapper from Atlanta, Georgia, who writes smart, personal, and emotional songs about things like comic books and video games. He's a bit of a nerd and he knows it. Revels in it, in fact. Having worked as a public librarian for 8 years before making the jump to rapping full-time, he is acutely aware that he is on something of a non-traditional path to rap stardom. Able to switch from lightning-fast speed raps to heartstring-tugging storytelling at the drop of a hat, Tribe One is the only rapper allowed in the Batcave, unless you count Alfred's mixtape. So please, applaud both Tribe One and the trailer for Tim Burton's Batman!
Winged freak terrorizes. Wait till they get a load of me.
Hello. Check, check. Oh, there we go. So, my name is Tribe One. I'm a rapper, and I'm sorry. And I'm going to do a couple of songs. This first one is about Gotham City. And I think we can all agree that Gotham would be a terrible place to live. There's one thing I find unique about Gotham in the entirety of comics, is that Gotham is populated with nothing but people. Like the villains are people, and the heroes are people. And that means that as bad as it gets, it's still humans dealing with humans. And I find that very empowering. And this song is sort of about that. It's called Gotham City Goddamn. The intro's pretty long. There's a war going on outside no one is safe from, and it's a fight for survival from day one. You can try and you might save some, but the city stains won't wash away when the rains come. We got the mob at odds with cop squadrons, folks that lost it all and snobs with stock options. And maybe every city's got problems, but if it's not rock bottom, it's not Gotham. Average citizen traveling the path of least resistance, happily oblivious to tragedies and victims. They have to feed their families and children and practice apathy when rates of casualties have risen. Psychopaths are perpetrating massacres and killings, escaping Arkham, breaking out of Blackgate prison. Police are understaffed, trying capturing the villains just to slap them on the wrist, put them back into the system. Metropolis got me so upset, and Star City made me lose my rest, but everybody knows about Gotham City. Goddamn. Bloodhaven got me so upset, and Opal City made me lose my rest, but everybody knows about Gotham City. Goddamn. There's blood on the streets of the veins running red as the leaves when the seasons change. And the pulse isn't just a heartbeat, it's a bang when the people smile to show sharp teeth and fangs. And lungs full of laughing gas and fear toxin, venom flower blossoms and crime Bible doctrine. Maybe every city's got problems, but if it's not rock bottom, it's not Gotham. We don't have a guardian from another planet. Understand that this city would rip him into shreds. And we don't have mystical witches that study magic. What we have are average men and women driven to the edge. Something happens and they snap, turn from honest into evil. Instead of getting justice, they're living for revenge. Some of them are monsters, but all of them are people. But so are the heroes who have a city to defend. Metropolis got me so upset, and Star City made me lose my rest, but everybody knows about Gotham City. Goddamn. Opal City got me so upset, and Bloodhaven made me lose my rest, but everybody knows about Gotham City. Goddamn. Thank you. I promise I'll put that back later. So I'm going to tell you a story. This is a true story. It's something that happened to me when I was in kindergarten. I got that assignment that I'm sure all of us have had. It's what do you want to be when you grow up? And I could not have been more excited because I wanted to be Batman. My mom had just gotten me one of those books that came with an audio cassette, and every single day I listened to that thing. It was Batman and the Riddle of the Sphinx. It was amazing. So I went home immediately after school, and I started doing my project, and I started drawing up schematics and blueprints, and I knew exactly where the giant penny was going, and I knew exactly which utility occupied every slot in the utility belt. And in case you're wondering, bat shark repellent is right in the front, because you never know. And I took that to school, and I was so excited to show it off. And then the other kids in class started coming in, and I noticed that they had all done their projects on things like doctor and astronaut and, other things that actually existed in the real world. And I got super embarrassed, and I threw away everything I'd done. And I took a fresh sheet of paper, and I wrote something on it like firemen, which is fine. It's awesome, in fact. Firemen are awesome, and they are heroes, and kids should aspire to be them, but not me. For I, ladies and gentlemen, wanted to be Batman. And so I turned in the new sheet of paper, and I got it back the next day, and it had a big red frowny face on it and a try harder next time. And that was awful. It was really awful for my kindergarten mind to process. No, I mean, it was a terrible assignment. I didn't do much work on it at all. The point of that story is this. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you are lucky enough to have found the thing that you love to do, just do it, even if you're doing it wrong. So the name of this song is Doing It Wrong, and I hope you like it. A little kid with a dream to chase, innocent with a grin you could see from space. Couldn't have been any older than 5 when the class got our very first homework assignment. And what do you want to be when you grow up? I was fine till the other kids showed up with doctors and astronauts, even people cleaning out the trash can, not me. I wanted to be Batman, but that plan didn't seem quite so brilliant. I changed it to be like those children. Seemed like the right thing to do. Now I don't even remember what I changed it to. Just that even then I thought that it was lame. 20 years later and it's not what I became. I wish I would have let them thought I was a weirdo. I still want to be a hero, and it goes like this. I'm gonna do what I want. I will never put anything but the truth in a song. I choose the route that my future is on, and I don't care if I'm doing it wrong. You can do what you want. Eventually you'll get to where you truly belong, where the ugly duck grew into a beautiful swan, and who cares if you're doing it wrong? Grown man with a dream to chase, and a chip on his shoulder you can see from space. Every day they keep raising the stakes, so no more playing it safe. I spent a lifetime trying to be a regular guy, but there's already an endless supply. If you ever put your head to the sky and dreamt you could fly, then you know you're expected to set it aside and forget it. It'll never lead you on a safe path. I really did quit my job to make rap, and I'm terrified. Not as much as I would have been, sitting in the same place wondering what could have been. If it works, it's because I'm good at it. I'm good at it because I put in the work. I got no regrets no matter the outcome. Loving it's just one of the perks, and it goes like this. I'm gonna do what I want. I will never put anything but the truth in a song. I choose the route that my future is on, and I don't care if I'm doing it wrong. You can do what you want. Eventually you'll get to where you truly belong, where the ugly duck grew into a beautiful swan, and who cares if you're doing it wrong? Do what you love, do it because you love it. Do it because if you don't, then you feel it in your stomach. Do it because if you don't, then you feel like you're being punished, even if you never see a cent from it. Do it for the feeling of doing it like nobody's ever done it. Singing it from the mountains, yodel it from the summit. Shout about it louder than blowing on heaven's trumpet with the speakers up over 1100, and it goes like this. I'm gonna do what I want. I will never put anything but the truth in a song. I choose the route that my future is on, and I don't care if I'm doing it wrong. You can do what you want. Eventually you'll get to where you truly belong, where the ugly duck grew into a beautiful swan, and who cares if you're doing it wrong? Say, who cares if you're doing it wrong? Who cares if you're doing it wrong? Who cares if you're doing it wrong? I don't care if I'm doing it wrong, y'all. Thank you.
Tribe 1, everybody. Holy shit, that was great. This whole show has been great.
Scene missing.